Make sure every winter boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarves, and ski pants is ready. Order pieces, order Tyson, fly cases, pets, and fly cases,
Frankie MacDonald, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great so far. Base Guy has returned since 2 weeks vacation because the St. John Baptiste Day was on June 24th. That's Quebec's holiday. In Canada Day is July 1st. A week, this Tuesday coming up, this Bastille Day in France is July 14th. 2 weeks from tomorrow's Revolution Day, that's Egypt's Independence Day.
That's right, the Base Guy show has returned.
Not only Base Guy show, Trevor's Happy Hour returns as well.
Yeah, I was just saying it. So the first Base Guy show break in 7 years. We took our first holiday in 7 years. So maybe when 2027 we'll take our next break.
What?
I missed you, Frankie. How you been doing?
I've been doing great so far. I'll be back on the Robin Slim show in late September. Robin Slim also misses me.
So let's explain this to the viewers of the show, the replay viewers. Hello, the live viewers are the special viewers, and they're live on the wall right now. If you have any questions for Frankie, what he had for lunch, weather questions, anything at all, we'll give you a shout out. What's on your mind today, Frankie?
I just went for a walk, and did you hear about that? And I was down in the Jill song, and I just had a drumstick.
A drumstick, a chicken drumstick.
Ice cream.
Oh, ice cream. What
Oreo
flavor?
Cookie.
What flavor, Frankie?
Oreo cookie flavor.
Oreo cookie. That sounds amazing. And that's down at the boardwalk?
Yes. I was down at the boardwalk, and did you hear about that? The United States is now up to 3 million cases of coronavirus, and death mortality rates going down.
That's not good, is it? I keep seeing the news that the whole world is opening up, but numbers are going up. Some people think it's not real. It's pretty crazy.
Not only numbers are going up, deaths are going down.
Well, it's not good, is it, Frankie? What kind of advice can you give to people to stay safe?
Practice social distance all around the world, including North Korea, including Russia, including China, including every single country ever, including Antarctica. That means how is the scientists going to get to Antarctica this southern hemisphere summer coming up? Antarctic scientists would have to practice social distance in research stations like Sopo stations, Vostok Russian station, and McMurdo station, places like that.
On the wall, we have Virginia Phillips saying, "Hello from Texas, Frankie. Hope you're doing great as always," from Virginia.
It's upgraded to 10 million cases of coronavirus around the world.
Could you say hello to Virginia?
Hi, Virginia. I'm doing great so far. I'd like to say hi, Ingrid of Novosibirsk, Russia.
Okay, I'd like to say hello to your friend in Ushtuk, Russia. What is it again?
Bolak Bakrov.
Bolak Barak. How's it going, man? Hey, we have a question here from Drew Perry, and he's saying, what is your favorite anime, Frankie?
Hi, Drew. I'm doing great so far.
What's your favorite cartoon? Like, what is it, like manga cartoon or something?
The Simpsons, and I watch The Simpsons a lot.
Oh, Homer Simpson, eh? He always gets everything wrong.
Yeah. Robin Slim returns in late September.
Here's a question from Joe. Okay, late September. Here's a question from Joe saying, how did Frankie get into doing the weather?
When I was a little boy, I wanted to grow up. I wanted to be a weatherman. I watched the weather on TV when I was a kid.
And you sent me a whole bunch of maps just now. I just downloaded them into the show. Should I show them?
Yes.
Okay, so Frankie just sent me these images. Can you explain about your books and what they are in detail?
Atlases, they get street atlases all across Canada. They get different atlases for each location, each province, each part of province.
And you've been studying these books for how long?
Since when I was a kid.
That's amazing. And these books are thick, eh? I saw that sometimes one of them costs like $70.
The last comedy video I did, this guy tries to eat 50-foot-long hot dogs at once. And another video I did is called Pizza Tacos.
Pizza Tacos. So I have that actually lined up, the Frankie MacDonald. It's been a while, so give me some time here to get back to the show. I have the Frankie MacDonald 50-foot-long. You ate 50-foot-long 50 hot dogs.
Yeah, 50-foot-long hot dogs at once. That's a video I did.
Should I show that to the audience right now? Okay, so please stand by. Hold on the line, Frankie. This is Frankie MacDonald eating 50-foot-long hot dogs.
Oh, go falling down! eat 5 more 4-long hot dogs. I just barely finish it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thanks for watching on Frankie MacDonald.
What gave you the idea to do these videos, Frankie?
One of my fans told me that.
I think because it was trending on the internet, you can do that panorama thing on your telephone, and someone did a panorama of a hot dog, and it made it look like it was 50 feet long, so maybe that's why. Sammy says, Frankie is awesome.
Yes, I am awesome, Sammy.
Now, Frankie, I've been watching your tweets closely the last couple of weeks, and you've really been getting into the idea of this world tour.
That means I'm going to every single country in the world. Some of the people in Sydney know about that now, too. And did you hear about that? I just mentioned that on LinkedIn and everything where all the professionals are at. And I'll be going to every single country ever.
That's amazing. And you keep saying that nothing's going to stop you from following your dreams and nothing's going to get in your way at all.
Nothing will stop my dreams. Nobody will stop my dreams. Nothing's going to get in my way at all.
That's amazing, Frankie. Let's read the board here. We have, let's see if I can catch up. It's hard to read from here. So yeah, Billy D is here from Connecticut, and he's saying, long live Joey Chestnut. Do you know who Joey Chestnut is, Frankie?
He's the internet guy.
Yeah, he can eat the most hot dogs ever, and he just beat his own world record. Every July 4th, he wins the hot dog competition. He ate 75 hot dogs in real life in a few minutes.
Yes, that was the nice thing that Joey Chestnut did that on July 4th. The next holiday I know is Bastille Day. That's on Tuesday, July 14th. That's France's national holiday. On Thursday, July 23rd, that's Egypt's national holiday, Revolution Day. Revolution Day
in Egypt. I say that Joey Chestnut should win the Nobel Peace Prize. Show pizza tacos, please. I heard it cleaned down in I heard it cleaned down in Texas. So what's up with pizza tacos?
That means that another fan of mine gave me an idea to do that video, and I shout out pizza tacos.
Pizza tacos. Pizza tacos. There we go. It feels good to yell, doesn't it, Frankie?
Yes, then it'll be edited videos of pizza tacos.
Sorry if the volume keeps going down. Skype automatically changes the volume, and it's been driving me crazy for 7 years. Lynn is saying, what is the most number of hot dogs has Frankie eaten in one sitting?
Round 3.
So you can eat 3 hot dogs. Me too. I eat about 3, and then you feel sick after. Can you sing happy birthday to Brett Kukather, says Canman.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brett Kukather. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, Frankie. You're always good with the people here watching you,
yes.
And the fans love you.
Yeah, what about Robin Slim? I'll be back on his show in September.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the show, but literally every 5 seconds, Skype puts the volume down, and I have to change it, so it distracts me. Here's another question. Army Football is here. Welcome, Army Football. And he's saying, what will Frankie say to the people of the world when he addresses everyone on his world tour? What will you say to them?
I'll be dancing on stage. I'll be giving out comedy skits. I'll be giving out speeches about my past and my past life and weather and things like that.
So you come on stage, say you're in Montana, and there's 20,000 people screaming and everything, and then the guy says, ladies and gentlemen, Frankie MacDonald! MacDonald! What,
I show up.
Yeah, and then what's the first thing you say in the microphone?
Greetings, I'm Frankie MacDonald. I'm talking about be prepared. I'll be dancing on stage and things like that, and to talk about my past life.
I bet you when you finally dance on stage, that's when people will freak out the most, Frankie.
Yes.
Now, we're not joking here, and we're not having fun or making fun. I think this is, in my opinion, this is actually going to happen. Frankie, you've been in Nova Scotia your whole life. You're world famous. You're a international treasure to the world. and you've put your mind to other things before and achieved them. You've got a book, you've got bobbleheads, fans beep at you, you're famous all over the world. How are you going to make this world tour happen?
It's going to happen. And I did the videos. A lot of people liked it. I just messaged to everybody on Facebook. And did you hear about that? What about the translator? The countries that do not speak English.
You'll have to get a translator at every country. You'll have to hire someone in the country to do your thing there, right?
Yes. You have to hire a translator to go to one country after another that don't speak English.
Here's a question from our good friend Luke. Could you say hello to Luke?
Hi, Luke. I'm doing great so far.
Luke is saying, question for Frankie MacDonald. Should I consider visiting New Zealand in the future? I'd like to, but not too confident about it. Should he go to New Zealand?
Yes, absolutely.
There you go.
Ask. People have to pay to go see me on stage.
At the box office, right?
Yes.
There's going to be agents, tour managers, bus rides, plane rides, boat rides. You're going to have to get translators. You're going to have to get someone like to do your management. It's a lot of work, Frankie.
That's a lot of work. That means I'll be dancing with women on stage in different countries.
Amazing. Dancing with women on stage. You're the best, Frankie. We can't wait we can't wait for you to visit Texas, says Virginia.
Yes. That's it. I'll be seeing Ben Campbell in person, the designer of Frank Now action figures. I'll be meeting Ben Campbell in person.
And you'll even come to Montreal then, right?
Yes. And Toronto, Ottawa, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, Victoria, Regina, Saskatoon, Winnipeg, Whitehorse, Yellowknife, Iqaluit, Quebec City, Chicoumini, Sherbrooke, Drummondville, Victoriaville, Trois Rivières, Shawinigan, Blainville, Rouyn-Noranda, Val-d'Or, Rimouski, Baie-Comeau, and all these places.
Well, I would definitely pay to come see you, Frankie. That's amazing. I'm so excited for you. You can start off small, can't you?
Yeah, I'll be going to Kamloops, I'll be going to Kelowna, I'll be going to Prince George, I'll be going to Dawson Creek, Fort St. John, Fort Nelson, and all these places. Yeah, I'll be going to Whitehorse. I'll be going to Cranbrook, BC, Fernie, BC, Lethbridge, Alberta, Red Deer, Mesnat, Fort McMurray, Red Deer, and all these places. In Rocky Mountain House. Then I'll be going to Cache Creek. I'll be going to Peace River, Alberta, and all these places. Moose Jaw, Swift Current, Estefan, Weyburn, Yorkton, North Battleford, Lloydsminster, and all these places.
That's a lot of places. We have a question from Drew Perry saying, Frankie, do you like Sonic the Hedgehog?
I saw Sonic the Hedgehog. I played those games when I was a kid.
We don't have hedgehogs in Canada, do we?
No.
They're only over in the UK. I used to live in Scotland, and you get little tiny hedgehogs in your garden, and they'd roll up in a ball if they were frightened. They're very cute.
Over in Winter, and I'll be heading to Brandon, Manitoba, Portage Prairie, and I'll be heading to Dolphin. I'll be in the past Flin Flon, Thompson, and all these places. Warden, Manitoba, Glenline, all these places.
Virginia's saying, is your designer in Big Spring? Who's in Big Spring?
Big Springs in Texas. Ben Campbell, the designer of Frank Down Action Figures, he's an artist.
That's right, and I'll explain that real quick for us, Frankie. If you want to check out Frankie MacDonald's action figure, this is designed by Ben Campbell, and we did an interview on him. You can check it out on my YouTube page if you click on the video button, and we did a 15-minute interview with Ben Campbell about the action figure, and with Sarah Soller with your book, Be Prepared. I heard they're making more action figures. They're sold out already.
My bobbleheads from National Bobbleheads Hall of Fame, different colors, versions of Frank Now bobbleheads now available on National Bobbleheads Hall of Fame, all different colors of my bobbleheads this time.
And Drew Perry is saying, are you still posting photos on your Instagram, photo edits?
Yes, I do.
Sorry about the wind today, everybody. The fans are blowing on me, Frankie. It's really hot here. Hey, talking about the weather, we forgot to do the weather.
Right now, it's cooler than normal in Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's really hot in Montreal. It's really hot in New York City, where it's really hot in New Jersey. That's why Rob and Slim is taking it 2 months off, and Rob and Slim's going to next show's in the fall of the year. And the UK is getting the remnants of Tropical Storm Edward.
Well, over here in Montreal, Canada, it's 34 degrees, almost 40 degrees with the humidity. It's the hottest it's ever been since I've been alive. And it's really humid, and I just heard some thunder, and I think I saw some lightning.
Wuhan, China was flooded during the rainy season. Now, Wuhan, China is getting so much rain they're getting so stormy weather in Wuhan.
And I heard that Wuhan has the virus back as well.
Yeah.
So, and things are opening up. School wants to open up, but people don't. It's crazy what's going on. We can't just like not. I've noticed everyone's going back to work and stuff, but I mean, I haven't been to a bar or a restaurant or a store in about 4 months, and I don't intend to unless it's for food.
And what about Greta Thunberg? She's doing a climate strike on Zoom.
Yeah, and well, all of this stuff is connected. The reason Greta got started was because of that high school shooting in America. The students protested, and they said, "How dare you?" first. And then Greta thing caught on, and she was saying that we should do shop block. Stop buying things you don't need and using stuff you don't need, and watch nature come back into the world. We consume too much, Frankie, and we should have learned our lesson from coronavirus. We shut down. We've been proved. It's been proven that we don't need crap. We don't need to buy crap we don't need, and it helps the world. But I think once things get back to some kind of normal, whatever that is, I think people are going to just continue buying crap they don't need. So it's pretty sad. We haven't learned our lesson.
And did you hear about that? Rob and Slim show returns in September. That's what Rob and Slim told me that back in June. Next time Rob and Slim is going to let me know that will be the end of August 2020. Then Rob and Slim will be back in September.
Well, I think Rob and Slim are amazing. So if you want to check out Rob at Rob and Slim Show on Facebook or Twitter, let's see if there's any more questions. Here's one from All I Want to Do is
when you're
Zoom.
On vacation, I was on another internet radio show, Team Left Jab. A friend of Rob and Slim, Team Left Jab. He's located in New York.
All I want to do, that's just a question. You're just trying to get a rise out of us. You're having fun. It's innocent fun, whatever. But you can ask a real question instead of being derogatory and whatever. What's the meme culture all about, Frankie? Who are all the cool kids at the back of the bus doing memes?
Quite a few of them.
That's on Reddit. And talking about Reddit, Frankie MacDonald, you're a Reddit Jedi, aren't you? You're a master on Reddit.
Yes. And did you hear about that? Yes, over Reddit. And did you hear about that? I got so many fans all over the world. I'll be on Gary and Dino show today as well. On Saturday night, I talked to Gary and Dino on Saturday night at midnight.
So Frankie, at midnight, that's amazing. I'm trying to multitask here all the time. Can I show the whole video of you eating the hot dogs?
Yes.
Okay, stand by. I got to fix it here because it didn't start from the beginning. It was looping. So let's watch the whole full video of guy tries to eat 50 foot long hot dogs.
Yes. Okay, guys, we're going to do a guy tries to eat 50 foot long hot dogs at once. Here's the barbecue. Barbecuing out those hot dogs and toasting the buns in the barbecue. Here's some barbecue sauce, mustard, relish. Cooking foot-long hot dogs in the barbecue. Keep on cooking. Toasting the buns in the barbecue. Foot-long hot dogs. Cooking in right now. Hot dogs are ready. Okay. I want to eat 50 foot long hot dogs at once. Eat them all right now. Eat those foot long hot dogs right now. Go, 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 go. Yo, 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 I can't take it anymore. 10 more foot long hot dogs. Go, 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 go. can't take it anymore. Get up! Don't go falling down! Eat 5 more 4-lawn hot dogs! I just barely finished it. Thanks for watching on Frankie MacDonald.
That's amazing, Frankie. That's absolutely incredible. It just brings me so much joy to watch that. That's one of your better videos, Frankie. I think that one you nailed it.
Yes.
I missed some questions. One was, do people stop and ask you questions when you're filming ever? When you're filming, do people come up to you sometimes, Frankie, when you're making your videos?
One of the people came up to me in 2010 when I was doing one of my videos, and then sometimes, most times people don't approach me.
That's enough. Remember the guy who came up to you at the mall and said, "That's enough."
The old man.
The old man, yeah. You got to be careful. What would happen if the old man fell down the stairs and he went dum 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 dum?
Then the ambulance go, take it to the hospital, and the emergency room say, "Okay, doctor, this guy's off work. Throw him in the garbage."
You can't fix him. Throw him in the garbage. How much trouble would the doctor be in?
So much trouble. The media will be there for sure.
Another question was, I think this one was from Army Football as well. He's asking, how much are the tickets going to cost for the Frankie MacDonald World Tour shows?
Unknown yet.
Unknown. It's up to the managers to balance the right price with the right country, right?
Yes.
I'm having great fun today, Frankie. I really missed you. It's been fun hanging out and talking with you. Zeppelin says, could you say hi to my friend Lynn in Texas?
Hi, Lynn. I'm doing great so far.
Lynn's amazing. And we have Can Man here. You want to say hello to Can Man?
I'm Mike the Can Man. I'm doing great so far. I'd like to say hi to Gary and Dino of Los Angeles. I'd like to say hi to Trevor Garner of the Trevor's Happy Hour as well, in Sacramento, California.
So before we finish up, can you explain to any new viewers, replay viewers, about Frankie MacDonald on the Bass Guy Show on Wednesdays?
I go on Bass Guy Show at 2:20 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. I was born and raised in Sydney, Nova Scotia. I used to swim at the beach, and I used to swim in the swimming pool. I used to swing on teeter-totters and slides and things like that. I graduated from Academy in 2004. I did the very first video to Sydney around December 27, 2007. I did the very first video of myself on December 16, 2009. Then June 2010, I did its very first viral video, September, severe earthquake warning for California in September 2010 video on my previous YouTube channel. I made a Tosh.0 Season 2 Episode 13. I didn't know how North Rose back then. Back on June 13, 2011, I opened up my current YouTube channel.
Amazing. Perfect description. Last one here is Drew Perry says, I will be sending you photo edits still, Frankie. I hope you can post some of them. So look out for Drew's photos, okay, Frankie?
Yes, and not only that, I'll be on Rob and Slim Show again in September. Driz is another guy from the Rob and Slim Show.
Yeah. That's the Driz, right?
Yeah. He'll be back in September.
Yeah. It's good to take a break, eh? That way you can get your mind focused again and you can think about new things to do and stuff. That was our first break in 7 years, so I hope you enjoyed it. We do this every Wednesday at this time. Tell a friend, write it on a piece of paper, stick it on the fridge.
I know Trevor Garner took a month off of vacation, and he's back this week as well.
You should set your alarm clock to Wednesday and the time and put Frankie MacDonald Bass Guy Show. So we'll be back what's the date we'll be back, Frankie, next?
July 15th, the day after Bastille Day in France. That's France's national holiday. I wish everyone in France a happy Bastille Day because it's Tuesday, July 14th, 2020. Happy Bastille Day for everyone in France. Then for the listeners of the Egypt, I will wish everyone in Egypt a happy Revolution Day on July 23rd coming up.
That's very kind of you, Frankie. So, hey, Frankie, are you staying safe? Are you keeping your distance and all that?
Staying safe, keeping distance, sanitizing, buy lots of toilet paper, things like that.
What did you have for lunch today?
Hamburger. And not only that, the second wave comes to the fall of the year because the transition period from summer to winter, most people get the colds in September. Spring happens in New Zealand, same as fall happens here.
What can people expect weather-wise this weekend?
It's going to be a lot of rain in England because of post-tropical storm Edward. It's more rain in Wuhan, China. It's going to be really hot weather in eastern North America. It's going to be really cool in northwestern North America. In California, it's going to remain hot in Los Angeles and all these places. Alaska's getting cooler than normal summer so far.
Well, thanks for calling in, Frankie. Will you call in again next Wednesday?
I want every scientist in Antarctica to keep their distance. In Antarctica, in this southern hemisphere, summer coming up. Bring lots of hand sanitizers and research stations like Vostok Russian Station, South Pole Station, McMurdo Station, Palmer Stations, and vessels and things like that. Have your hand sanitizers, wash lots of hands for scientists in Antarctica as well.
Thank you, Frankie MacDonald. Anything else you want to say before you go?
With this fall coming up in Northern Hemisphere, this southern hemisphere spring, more scientists go down to Antarctica. That means could be a first case of coronavirus in Antarctic snow.
Thanks for sending in your maps there, Frankie. You've got how many map books do you have?
Lots and lots and lots of them.
That's amazing. And you study those and you memorize the maps around the world.
Yes. And did Antarctica get a coronavirus yet?
I don't know. Does anyone know if Antarctica has I think it's everywhere, Frankie. It's really hard to say.
It's confirmed Antarctica doesn't have a case of coronavirus yet. Once spring comes in southern hemisphere, scientists will be going down there. That means could be chance of first case of coronavirus down in Antarctica. Research stations.
What should Frankie MacDonald and Base Guy Show be working on this week?
That means about making a song about the Antarctic scientists. They're going down to Antarctica in spring 2020. Like the scientists go down to Antarctica and practice social distance in research stations in Antarctica because it could be chance of coronavirus down in Antarctica. They'll be making a song about that.
So we can make a song about that like we made the song about the coronavirus blues. There we go. Just fix the camera there. Larry, the producer's having a little bit of trouble. Who's Larry, Frankie?
He's the producer of the Base Guy Show.
Yeah, he does the best that he can. I hope you can someday. So, hey, Frankie MacDonald might be coming to your area soon. Where's the Sahara dust at? Is it gone yet? Asks Lynn.
Sahara dust has died down. That means tropical storm phase could be a chance of tropical storm developing the east coast of the United States this week. So it had 5 named storms so far. Faye's going to be 6 named: Gonzalo, Hannah, and Isis, Josephine, Kyle, Laura, Marco.
So talking about, like you're saying with Greta and shop block and buying things you don't need, I haven't had air conditioner ever. And right now it's 100 degrees in my room. It's really hot. What should I do to stay cool?
Drink a lot of water.
Thanks, Frankie.
I'm Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to Base Guy Radio Show. Be prepared.
Thank you, Frankie.
Make sure every winter boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarves, ski pants is ready. Order pizzas and order Chinese food. Buy cakes and pets and buy cakes and cook. Make sure if your furnace is ready to turn on your furnace to keep those warm. Drink lots of green tea, white tea, red tea. Drink lots of green tea to keep you warm.
Well, thank you for watching the Base Guy Show. Billy D and I are going to continue with our shopping right now. We're going to pick up the fancy hot dog buns as well, and maybe a couple of cold brewskis, and then we could go hang out behind the dumpster at Couche-Tard and have a little barbecue. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you again next Wednesday. Thank you, Drew Perry. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Lynn, Mike the Can Man. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see Sammy, Billy D. Take care. Army football. You've just watched the Base Guy Show, broadcasting live from Montreal, Canada. If you'd like to know more about this show, please visit baseguyshow.com, and all your dreams will come true. I do this show as a hobby for fun, but we always love... Press the monkey button. We always love a little bit of love and help. Please subscribe to the Base Guy Show by clicking on that red button right here on YouTube, and also give us a thumbs up and like and share. And when the videos